In this video, we will be covering some, but definitely not all, of the progressions that we use in the group class setting to work towards the pistol, or the single leg squat. The pistol is a movement that requires a large amount of mobility, strength, and stability in the hips, knees, and ankles, and the progressions we'll share will help work on all of those components for each of the joints mentioned. The first progression is one of the most foundational movements we do, and that's the air squat. The focus here should be to send the hips back in order to squat below parallel, which means the hips go lower than the knees. Next, we have the air squat with a progressively more narrow stance. Not only does this serve as a good warm-up for pistols and squatting in general, but this is also a great mobility test. The more narrow your stance is, the more difficult this movement will be, and the more dependent you become on your mobility. A good goal would be to complete an air squat with your feet touching. With the kickstand air squat, we can start to focus on the single leg factor of the pistol while still using both legs. Here, you're planting one foot out to your side, which is to serve as your kickstand, which means it's helping to stabilize you. While your kickstand is holding you up, perform air squats with the opposite leg. Here, you'll feel much more effort being put into the squat by your squatting leg, as it will be doing most of the work to stand you up. Now we can begin squatting with one leg. Start with this progression by squatting to a bench or box, lifting one leg, and standing with the opposite leg. The higher that the object is, the easier this movement will be. Once you get comfortable with an object underneath you, you can attempt the last progression at body weight. Next, we can work on single leg squatting to our box or bench that we used in the last progression. Now you're going to be lifting one leg up, squatting down to the object, and then standing back up. Make sure to maintain control in your legs in midline to avoid getting too comfortable on the box or bench. Now that we're comfortable on one leg, we can move to the banded pistol, which allows us to do a pistol through a full range of motion at a difficulty level that's easier than an RX pistol. Let the band carry your weight through your full range of motion. It might take a few repetitions to find the band strength and height that's right for you. In our final progression, we can now elevate the heel to allow us to move through a pistol with full range of motion. You can do this by using lifters like I did throughout this video, placing a small plate underneath your heel like in this clip, or finding any other elevated surface that works for you. The pistol is a movement that takes practice and dedication. If it's something that's on your list of goals to accomplish, consistently practicing the progressions in this video, along with working with a coach, will help you achieve it.